Thank you. Welcome back. Happiness, 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 happiness. Yes. Is it a reality, a choice, or a result? We have agreed it's not a result. You choose and you make it a reality. You choose happiness and make it a reality. So I meet people who don't have happiness 24/7. This guy will be sad. Their perception of life is so negative. They believe they can't make it in anything. And so I want to start by saying, you must choose purpose. What is your purpose in the world? What were you born to accomplish? Choose purpose. And even people who want to be in marriage so that marriage can solve their problem, they must understand that you only come into marriage with a purpose. What is your purpose in the world? And when people of purpose connect, they can go very far. So choose a purpose. Choose a cause. Choose something that you love and that gives you happiness. That is the purpose. Discover the inner being, because that will give you recovery. You're hurting because you have never discovered your purpose. And I want to challenge people who do things they don't love, who do things they don't believe in, who keep on earning salary in things they totally are disconnected from. You need to choose a purpose. What is your purpose? What were you born to do? Who are you born to be? Who do you want to become? And what influence do you want to give to the world? Choose purpose. Purpose is an inner connection. It is birthed from that inner connection. And the birthing gives hope to humanity. And when humanity has hope, then humanity is the only way to serve God. So is your purpose serving humanity? Because once your purpose serves humanity, then you serve God. It is that trinity. Is what you believe making someone happy? Because what you sow is what you reap. If your purpose sows happiness, then you get happy. And so guys, choose a purpose. Choose a purpose. You're in high school, you're in college, you're in that marriage, you're in the professional world, you're in the community, you are a church leader, you are doing anything in the religious circles. Choose a purpose. What is your purpose? And for those who are looking for a place of discovery, the greatest place of discovery is in yourself. Think through, what is it that you love? What is your passion? What is it that you do with ease? How can you develop that to become a purpose? And that will answer the question that keeps disturbing people and makes people not to be happy. And the question is, why am I here? When you ask yourself that question, why am I here? Then you birth purpose. And when you birth purpose, happiness is your portion. But you see, going for purpose, it's a choice that we make. It's a choice that you make. It's a reality that you develop. It's not a result. It's a reality that you develop. And it is a journey that you take. So not just discover your purpose and sit there. The discovered purpose should be seen moving. It's supposed to move that energy into energy in motion. We're supposed to feel you. We're supposed to hear you. We're supposed to see your stuff. If it is music, don't just sit and light music and sleep, waiting for help. Go out and sing. That's your purpose. I discovered my purpose is in speaking and training. I move out, and I have always moved out to go and train. When I train and make people discover themselves, happiness is my portion. It is my portion. What about our thought life? Yes, the happiness we are looking should be developed from the thoughts. How do we think? Are we positive thinkers? Or we only pick the negative side of the divide? It's not bad to think negative. But when you think negative, you should always look at the negative from a perspective. what are the lessons that I'm picking from here? What are the things that I can pick that can help me? I've seen so many things started as very good movements, but they ended up being very bad movements. What happened? These guys at the beginning were very positive. They were very encouraging. They wanted to do great things. But then it changed because they saw it as an avenue to manipulate people. And so even the Bible says that there are people who began in the spirit, they end in the flesh. What changed? It is the way they perceive things. Their perception changed. They were not thinking positively and also looking at the negative from a point of what are the lessons. Not everything that comes to you to destroy. 2019, I got involved in an accident. The accident put a mark on my face. This is a mark on my face. And the mark on my face, somebody could say, oh, hii panga ilikukata ilikutoa wapi? But when I explained, and for those people who have listened to me when I talk about this cut, they see the happiness I derive from it, because I see it as a mark of God's faithfulness. I was saved. I didn't die. People died. I didn't die. Then in my professional world, I was helped to know how to deal with trauma practically. I had to deal with it from a point of a practical aspect. So for me, the accident was so painful, but it offered me an opportunity to see the value God has in me and the protection. And then I always ask myself, what is it that I had done that really made me to survive? I survived because of my purpose. And I think positive. I can't sit there and say, oh God, you knew, you were there, oh, kwa nini huku to protect? He wanted it to happen so that I may understand a higher level. I may get a higher level understanding of who He is. Get satisfied. Most of the people who are not happy, they are not satisfied. They are not contented with what they have. And especially the young people. The young people should be contented with what you have. Be contented. If your mother can only get 100 shillings as pocket money, majority of people you see today didn't even go to schools with pocket money. So if your mom and your dad can only get 100 shillings, be contented with that 100 shillings, because your mother has paid school fees, so that in future you shall not give your children 100 shillings. And we should break our minds from thinking now into thinking future. There's a place for here and now. What is going on? There's that place for here and now. Very important. But then our mind should be vibrated to the future. And you should be satisfied with what you have, contented with what you have. If you got married to this woman when she had a very nice figure, and now the baby fats zimecheza kama vile zimepewa kazi na akona shape kubwa, that around in shape, it's up to you to work out with that shape. If you come from a place that is so wealthy, you must always understand that the wealth that you enjoy, that wealth was out of hard work and sweat. And your mom and your dad toiled day and night to accomplish and to achieve the wealth. So be satisfied. And the power of contentment, the power of satisfaction gives you happiness, because you will never compare yourself with others. You will never sit there and complain because of what you don't have. And what you're basically going to do is you're going to use what you have to achieve. A few guys who are spies were sent to Canaan by Moses. They were sent to go and survey the land, do research. Come and give us a report. Is it a country? Is it a nation that we can conquer? And so the 12 guys goes to the land, and they find, the guys here are huge. These guys are huge. We are minute. We are tiny. These guys are huge. We are like grasshoppers. And then the grasshopper mentality comes into play when they are asked to give a report. It says, the guys there, they feed on the people. The world feeds on the people. The guys there can really beat us down. But there are two guys who are contented. They were satisfied with the faith in God, the power in God. They were contented, satisfied with who they had in themselves. And it is a good book that says, he who is in us is stronger than he who is in the world. And you can only move in that perception if you are satisfied, contented. If you are a believer, satisfied with the belief. Not saying, oh, hii ni kukaziwa. Siendi kupiga sherehe. There's joy in God. There's joy in satisfaction. And there's joy in being contented with what you have. Especially to the young people. Be contented with what you have. Don't go for more. Don't compare yourself with others. Happiness will not be your portion if you compare yourself with others. Yes, your friend will come and tell you, oh, kuna fulani amekuja amenipropose. Yes, that's very good. If you don't celebrate them, and then you ask yourself, kwa nini mimi sionekani? Then where's ionekana? Because you have a gloomy face. And I want to say this, in the law of attraction, the world only is attracted to the smile. People with great smiles make an impact, especially in the marketing world, or in the world of unveiling themselves to what is happening in the world. So this world is looking for happy people, but happiness is a choice. I know we're in the counseling field, and we always keep on counseling people, or taking people through disbelief, taking people through depression counseling and all that, coaching people in relationships. But what will heal the world is when people make a choice to be happy. And happiness is self-developed. Happiness is not something that I can come and tell you, give you strategies here. Happiness is self-developed. What is it that makes you happy? Is it picnic? Is it nature walks? Is it swimming? Is it playing football? Is it watching football? Is it reading books? Is it achieving your dream? Connect with the few things that I've spoken about. Analyze yourself. What makes you happy? And because I know tuko katika enzi ya form, kama unaishi kwa form ya wenyewe, jikate maze. Jikate. Come up with your own formation, because happiness is self-developed. Develop what makes you happy. Develop what gives you satisfaction. Come up with a personal path. A path that you never turn right or left. No influence will make you move out of that path. People who are walking in their personal path, they are happy people. Happy people are walking towards their vision. And they see things and speak things that the normal brain, when they listen to that thing, they feel like this guy is crazy. But the craziness that you people see is what makes these people happy. I'm always asked, don't you sleep? Don't you do what? Why are you concentrating with my sleep? You should concentrate with what you're born to do. Of course, I will never put on status when I'm sleeping. I'll never put on status while I'm resting. Of course I do. I sleep, I rest, I get an off. But I'm also busy chasing my dream, accomplishing my vision. I have broken it into bits. And I'm doing that to become a great man, to leave a legacy. Because it is in legacy that I'm going to get happiness. So seek your happiness. Seek your happiness. And happiness is a choice. Then make it a reality to be happy. But guys, know that Happiness is not a result. In fact, success is facilitated by happiness. Happy people are successful. God bless you. Till next time, let's meet. Share things that are real, relevant, and relational. This is your show, Talents Bell. Keep it there, subscribe, watch, and keep on watching Mamlaka TV, the TV of choice. God bless you. Thank you.